Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to discuss Bitcoin and the potential lower time frame pullbacks that we need to be watching out for. Whether we begin it here or we go a little bit higher, we can discuss in depth as to what we can be expecting. But after such a massive move to the upside, making bullish videos down here, I think it would make sense now for the late market participants to be punished entering up in the market here. So without further ado guys, if you haven't already, smash this video a like. Let's try and get it to 40 today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. I just thought I'd start out by showing my tweet that I put out yesterday, just outlining a potential short opportunity as the market was approaching the highs. Just saying around the 24,200 zone. I even showed my short here up and around the 24,150 zone, but I don't think that actually got filled or triggered, which is a shame, but I'm not going to try and rush into the market. If the move moves down, then it moves down without me. Not going to FOMO into the move. But yeah, let's jump back into the charts now. Have a little look at the Elliott wave count because I do think we are heading down now in the short term. But I don't want anyone to be getting scared because I do think this is going to be the opportunity for people that missed out on the lows to get back into the market. But the question is, are these people going to have the psychology to do it? So let's get back into it. So guys, you can see here on the lower time frame my short opportunity up at around 24,150 definitely did not get filled, and we've got a nice reaction now to the downside. But I would not disregard this short opportunity because in Bitcoin I have seen this many times where it looks like we've taken liquidity once, twice, and this is it. Here's the short opportunity, here's the short opportunity. Everyone starts getting short down here at this big bearish candle, and then we finally spike to the upside, get everyone bullish again, take this liquidity on the heat map, and then head to the downside. So I would not disregard that as a missed opportunity just yet, but I'm not going to chase into the market here in hopes of catching the short if we do move down from here, because I think the risk to reward now is getting less and less as we move to the downside. But if we zoom out, you can see the idea that I'm looking at here on the lower time frame. I do think we are in the middle of an impulse here where we have a nice 1-2 to the upside, and then on the lower time frame I think we might just have finished wave 3 here and looking for wave 4 to come down. So on the lower time frame, really analysing this third wave here, I'm seeing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm actually seeing this as a potential expanding or running flat as the fourth wave. So we don't have to come down as low as this to go up for the fifth wave, but I would anticipate this fourth wave to be really choppy, really try and manipulate the traders in trying to trade these ranges here. Could get a running flat, could get an expanding flat. I do think we are on the road to getting a bit of an expanding flat here. So if I take that off, we can get a good idea of what's going on. So if we are in the middle of a higher time frame fourth wave here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I would outline this as a potential expanding flat here, coming down in 3 wave, looking for a nice 5 wave move to potentially come down and fill this candle inefficiency. Because if we zoom in here, you can see as we do have this big bullish candle here right in between the wicks, this is called an inefficient candle, and we would be potentially looking to at least fill some of this candle. So on the lower time frame, if that is the top there, we can just pull the trend-based Fibonacci, and this is how you get a good extension here for potential expanding flats. So what I'd be looking at is the potential 1.618 to come down to around the 22,000 zone. So if you are looking for a nice short take profit zone, if you have entered up here, I'd be looking for the 1.618, going to outline that as a zone there, and I would potentially be looking at the 2.618 as well, because I know everyone, as the market is coming down now, if we do start coming down in a 5 wave manner, something like this, get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know everyone's looking for around the 19,000, 20,000 zone, and 20,000 is such a psychological level as well in traders' minds. I know it would be a nice level to come in and take this liquidity that's left down here below this candle wick, but we don't have to do that. I think everyone is looking down at the 20,000 zone, and I think we might just end up front running that as this to be a potential fourth wave. So if you can imagine, let's get that arrow off the screen. I'll take the trend-based Fibonacci off there as well. If you can imagine zooming out here, that would be a really nice structure for a fourth wave, where this would be your 1, 2, that's your third wave top there, expanding flat. Either we end there at 21,200 and 22,000 zone, or we come down a little bit further, which would be quite nice in terms of market structure. Then we go for the fifth wave up to around 25,000, and then everyone starts getting really bullish. And I think then that would be the time for us to potentially start looking at higher time frame potential pullbacks to around the 20,000 zone, in which case your short opportunity would be up here, because I do think now on the lower time frame people who are looking to short might just get bit, because the market is so manipulated right here. We've got liquidity zones above, we've got liquidity zones below. You're literally in a 50-50 zone. So if you're pondering here, what are we going to do, what are we going to do, just relax, guys. I'd say let the market makers play their games. Whether we get a running flat, go for the fifth wave, or we get an expanding flat, go for the fifth wave. I think the short opportunity is going to be coming in the future. So lower time frames, guys, just watching out for this. I'm just going to show you a tweet I put out a couple of days ago. I think it was either last week, and you can see why I'm saying what I'm saying now, because things are playing out exactly as we wanted it. This was the tweet that I put out on January the 26th, and you can see what I was expecting here on the Fibonacci retracements, come down in free wave move to get to the high, up and around the 24,000 zone, then look for the pull down. And you can see with Bitcoin here, we've kind of got the similar kind of thing I was looking for. Free wave, that's potential free wave, and now this could even potentially be a free wave, and we get another free wave to the upside, something like that, then take all of the liquidity, then look for the 5 wave move down. But that's not going to change the price targets to the downside too much. It just probably will be a few $100s off. So I would still keep the zones marked out that I outlined earlier on your charts, but this could be another potential move that we get to. Everyone's shorting now. I know everyone's shorting. This could be your final pump. So watch out for this final pump, because you don't want to get fooled by the market. Get your liquidity taken up here, and then the move happens. So if you are now thinking about rushing into a short, or thinking, you know, I'm going to miss out on this short opportunity that's going to go down, I've seen people calling for 12,000 again now. The market is so ridiculous when we get a little 5% move, 3% move. I think people just need to remain calm. We're getting free waves all over. It's choppy. It's meant to make people make mistakes, and it does. So just make no mistake about it. If we get something like that again on the higher time frame, you'd be looking at a nice 1-2. That's your third wave. That's your fourth expanding flat, looking for the fifth, which could go up to 30k, could go to 25k. We don't know yet. We ain't got the Fibonacci extensions. But when we do get the move to the downside, we can start looking for the move to the upside. But yeah, I do think, guys, on the lower time frame, really looking for something like this, whether we've hit the high here and now going down in a 5 wave to around the 21,000 zone, or we go set one new high, then look for the 5 wave move down. That's what I'm going to be looking for, and that would be a nice 4th wave expanding flat. And then we would be looking for a higher time frame move up, and then a higher time frame move down in a 3 wave move. So these are all things that we can just be watching on the lower time frame. Don't want to get too messed up here in trying to trade this lower time frame, because you can see here still just a little range. Free wave, possibly free wave, down, up, down. It's a range. It's meant to be manipulated. It's meant to mess everyone up, and I think it is. So yeah, this just was a quick lower time frame, guys, video. Hope you enjoyed it. And it is a new week as well, so we can't miss out on the new week video, because a new week brings new opportunities. But once again, guys, you know it's not financial advice from me, but I will see you next time. Cheers.